I'm Robert Hennings, environment artist. So I wanted to start out with presenting my personal work. My passion is photogrammetry. I travel the world to scan environments and ancient sites. I love being out in the field and returning to the computer with amazing scans. This project here is of Roman ruins that I have scanned in and around Rome, and only a fraction of it has made it into the project so far. I have lots of tombs, arches and temples that are being prepared. It can be time-consuming work, but I have now refined my workflow to such an extent that it's very efficient. It's all about finding the right software and building tools in Houdini. I camped out in Iceland, scanning with a drone. I also want to create a bigger world, and that's why I sculpt creatures in clay and scan them in. This is amazing Vijayanagar in South India, once the center of India's greatest empire, now in ruins. So I want to preserve ancient sites and inspire artists to get away from the desk and into the real world. I also want to show what you can do with simple equipment. To climb the rocks of El Takal, you can only carry a limited amount of gear. The Fanal Forest of Madeira is one of my favorite places in the world. So I scanned over 50 trees here, and I'm now building a tree generator system in Houdini to be able to create complex branches and leaves. Sharing knowledge is extremely important, and that's why I've created a YouTube channel that is dedicated to this kind of work. I go really deep into how to use reality capture, 3D code, ZBrush, Houdini and Unreal Engine, and the community is steadily growing over there. Of course, I also do studio work, and for the SSVFX show Shogun, I built a tree environment to replace the footage amongst a lot of other things that I did. The Little Mermaid is Framestore's longest running project, and I was assigned a couple of hero shots, and I solved it with a mix of procedural modeling and sculpting. For instance, the castle was a sculpt, and I built an advanced scatter system for the corals. Building Paris for Wonder Woman was quite the challenge. I really had to think outside of the box to come up with solutions, and we only used a small part of what I actually built. Star Trek Beyond was one of my first projects, and it was a troubled production. I had a lot of energy, and I managed to come up with solutions that could inspire the whole team. Fantastic Beasts was my first project with a lot of responsibilities. Lots of teamwork here, and I built quite a lot of tools to help out production. In Pacific Rim 2, I was assigned a couple of hero shots that I had full responsibility for, and I created a lot of destruction here. This is just a small example of studio work that I've done. I can lead, work in team, or completely solo a scene. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you very much for watching, and there will be some links in the description.